Hey guys, I I have had some very shocking and difficult news, and I want to make a video just to ask everybody if they will join us in prayer tonight, because one of my closest friends, Esther, or Wanyama as she is more commonly known, was murdered last night, and she was found dead this morning by a friend of mine, a pastor from the village. And her unborn baby also died in the attack. And the man who committed the attack has since poisoned himself and is in a coma. So I don't know what will happen to him. I've never known anybody be murdered before. And I can say Esther was a very devout Christian, and she had a heart of pure gold. And she worked. She lived with me in Feathershill initially, and she came to us out of protection from domestic violence. And after a few years, the man had left the area, and she felt comfortable to move out of Feathershill. And she did move out, and she has a little girl called Nema, and Nema is in the care of the mothers at Feathershill at the moment, and the community around us. So initially we were living together, but she worked there, and I have a lot of, I had, I guess is the right term, a lot of love and trust for her. And she worked in my home, and she helped me before Fritzy came on the scene with all of the different jobs I had at home, because I couldn't do them because I was so busy doing all the other stuff for everybody in Uchira. So she was literally like family. She was every single day there with me and Fritzy, and before even Fritzy came into my life, she was there every single day. And her daughter as well, who thankfully is okay. And of course, if her remaining relatives who were not living in our area need help, then Fritzy and I will look after her daughter, and we'll work that out when it comes. Also, Fritzy, I and the team will look after her daughter, whichever way it works out. So after a few years staying with us, she felt comfortable to move out, and unfortunately the same man returned to the area, and he's the one who murdered her. She was a devout, loving Christian, is what I was saying, and I just want to put something in here to reinforce the truth of the Christian faith, the undeniable truth. Because when I first found out, I was filled with so much confusion. I've never known someone be murdered. I'm still very shocked and confused on how to process it. But my initial thing was anger and vengeance, and I thought, like, I wish I was there so I could do something. And I was pleased that the man was in a coma. And then I paused and I realized that feeling that was making me feel lower than what I am. And because I wasn't forgiving or looking for love and forgiveness in it, I was allowing his actions to corrode my soul, because I was wanting vengeance and I was angry. And I know her. I know her faith. She was one of the most devout Christian women I ever knew. And she would want to forgive. She would want everybody to forgive him, because it's the right thing to do. Not necessarily for him, but for us. Because when we don't forgive, it eats us, you know. It eats us up. And that's the problem with the world. Too much retaliation and revenge. And it's not needed. Forgiveness is what we need. Otherwise we destroy ourselves. So I've contacted as many people as I know who I know pray and have a relationship with God. And I thought, I feel that for all she would want forgiveness, I also worry because countless times I've heard that people who are wronged like this struggle to make the journey directly to God because they are wronged. And I get an intuitive feeling, it might just be, I might be wrong, but it's an intuitive feeling that the more people pray for Esther, the more chance she'll find peace with what has been done to her, because she is being wronged. Her life was being cut short. Her baby's life didn't even get to begin. Didn't get to take his first breath in this world. And I just want as many people as possible to pray that she forgives the wrong that's been done to her, and that she makes her way directly into God's arms tonight, or if she's not already there, that is. Shocked. It's like a sister. It's murdered in cold blood. Violence might be the solution in the jungle, but it has no place in society anymore. Never amounts to anything good, only sorrow. So, unbelievably, rest in peace to my beautiful, wonderful and loving friend Esther, who had her life stolen from her by a deranged lunatic who didn't know how to control himself. I don't know how I'm supposed to forgive him. I just know that we're supposed to. So please pray for Esther and just remind her gently, or ask as many angels as you can to remind her that yes, she was wronged, but she has to forgive and move on and go to where it's peaceful if she's not already there. And I think she already knows that Nema will be looked after. Until I'm grey and old, I'll ensure that. Crazy world we live in. God bless.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Ooh. Since those summer days among the fields of barley, see the children run as the sun goes down, as you lie in fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley.